Welcome back to the K-pop After Party. Tonight we're doing a concert recap, one of my favorite things to do here at the K-pop After Party. I've got my shirt on, so I'm sure you can tell. Tonight is an ARTMS concert recap. Let's go! So I had the incredible opportunity to see ARTMS in Monterey, California the day after Thanksgiving. I didn't know if I should go or not because I didn't know that many songs by ARTMS. Honestly, I only knew Candy Crush and Virtual Angel. I got a chance to see them on their Grande Icarus Club tour. It was so much fun, learned a lot about this amazing group, and just had a blast. It was like a total club atmosphere the whole entire time. It was just phenomenal music I was turned on to. Everybody was dressed up, and I even got this cool shirt. And so I just had a great time. Always, always, always go to concerts, even if you're going by yourself or you don't know that much about the group, because you're going to have a great time and learn lots of new music. So I got to the theater there at Monterey, California. It's called the Golden State Theater. It's this beautiful theater. I didn't even know there was a venue there. And it's like really cool and old on the inside. It's always funny to me seeing K-pop at these kind of historical venues, because it's like this new kind of modern pop music juxtaposed with these older style buildings. But I think it's a really fun way to pop in these venues. And so it was really nice on the inside. I'm showing you some footage here. And the line for merch moved pretty quick. I'm always commenting on the lines because people love K-pop merch, I'm finding. But I was psyched to get one of the last shirts in my size. And then also, I got a signed album. So I was super excited about that. And now it's behind me here at the K-pop After Party. But so I got in. I was fifth row at this particular concert. And sometimes when you're waiting for the groups to come on, it's either silence or, people just kind of walking around, milling about, giving out freebies and stuff. Sometimes there's music playing. Sometimes there's something on the screen. There was a full-on DJ playing spinning music as we awaited ARTMS to come out. That was so unique, so cool. Really got everybody in the mood, putting on K-pop songs that people know, just like some fun beats, and just getting the party started before ARTMS got the party sent to a whole nother level. So we're going to go through some of these awesome performances, some songs that I didn't know. Most of them I did not know, but just kind of recap the amazing performances that I saw in Monterey by this awesome group, and just kind of talk about why I really, really fell in love with this group, and I'm excited to follow them more. So let's get into it. Without further ado, the intro. They just kicked this off on such a high note for me. Such a fun night, and you'll see why. It's always so unique seeing the different ways that groups come out. Welcome to Grand Club Icarus. I will say, the couple nights before, someone sent me a DM saying, "Hey, are you going to the after party?" Apparently, there was like a Grand Club Icarus themed like after party after their Los Angeles show, but unfortunately, that was a couple days prior. But still, I'm very fortunate to have gotten a chance to go to this club on this night. Let's check out the girls. Those lasers were so cool. I'd never seen anything like that at a show before. Here they come. I didn't get the best shots at the beginning. Everybody was just up and pumped. Coming out here to Goddess. Really love this song now. Heejin getting the party started, kicking it off like a total club atmosphere, like I mentioned. You see some wings there in the crowd. So fun. At first, I was almost disappointed. I'm like, oh, this 6-foot dude here is like front row, like kind of blocking the view. But at the same time, I was like, that's cool. Like, so many people are dressed up. So many people totally stand this group. Tons of light sticks in the audience. And just the fact that someone wanted to be that close and wear the wings, like, you could tell that they were just such a huge fan. So I was like, good on that guy. Maybe I should have been taller in a past life. But anyway, let's keep this party going. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, another one I hadn't heard yet, but such a fun one. A lot of like astrological themes. Those moves are so explosive. I want to go back and see that again with that kind of graphic behind them. Like, there's a lot of moments that stand out for me choreographically, if that's a word, where it just totally hits with the beat drop and hits with the graphics and everything just works together so perfectly. And this creates this like moment of pure like bliss in a musical setting. Those mics were on and they were so good. The thing that I'm coming to learn about so many groups, but ARTMS is absolutely no exception. Their choreography is just so physically demanding. And on top of that, to match that with the fact that they're singing, they're so on. Those mics are on completely. Just the fact that they have to dance and move so quickly and remember everything and then be able to belt out these perfect notes, I was just fully impressed. And I'm probably going to say it a bunch of times tonight, but getting toward the end of their tour here, you think that they would start to show some level of tiredness or just kind of like going through the motions. Absolutely not. They brought the energy and they kept it going. 3 songs in, let's see Burn. This was a remix. I really, really enjoyed this one. One of my favorites of the night. Total attitude song. Those lasers, I just think they're so cool. Really, really love that song. What I realized was throughout these performances, they talked about how a lot of the songs were remixed, and then later listening to their set list on like Spotify or YouTube, I was like, oh wow, this sounds like the same song in a sense, but it's cool that I got a chance to see something like a little bit different in those live performances in a remix setting, and it really did bring that club feel. But just getting a chance to see like something unique was really fun for me because now I'm getting a chance to like hear a new version of the song that many people already know, but new to me. Again, as a new listener of K-pop and now a new listener and fan of ARTMS, but so much fun. We're going to keep the party going because there are so many songs that I put because sometimes in a big set list, I'll only whittle it down to like a few songs on these recaps, but they just had so many fun twists and turns and just kept that energy level high throughout this whole concert that I just have so many that I want to show you all. This one is Unfair. I think that's how you pronounce it. UNF/AIR. Really, really Well done. It's a total club. I mean, they could all be like DJs, just getting the crowd hyped. They are also interactive, which is fun. But you saw there at the beginning, Heejin just really getting that party going. I think she might be my bias just so far off of her energy and vocals alone, but really all these girls shine for me a lot. And later we'll get a chance to see their solo stages too. We then got a chance to see a cover by, I'm always impressed when groups and artists choose to do covers of really iconic singers and do songs that are just like hard or high stakes, because the legacy of these artists is just so massive that it's high stakes. If you do it well, you're a hero. If you don't, it's really going to stick out like a sore thumb. They chose to cover Greedy by Ariana Grande, and I think you be the judge, but I think it's fantastic. Again, there's that tall guy, but I didn't mind at all. Next time I'll sit up higher to get that footwork. Because these girls dance with all their body, from their head to their toes. They're completely in it. Oh, such a good voice. Heejin, again, I'm a little biased, but they all have great voices, but then you just see her shine right there. We're going to move into the solo stages now. I really like how they set this up. I didn't get the graphic that was on screen, but they had this like graphic that showed who was about to come out, which I thought was fun, especially for me, a new fan who didn't know the names of these members before going into this concert. And actually, when these solo stages began, the first one we're going to see here is it Choerry or Choerry? Either way, she did a song, Pressure, and came out with the backup dancers that they travel with. And I thought it was the members at first, and I go, wait, they don't look familiar to me, but I think that's just a testament to how good these dancers were. Honestly, they really brought it, and Choerry shines in this performance of Pressure. Such a fun, bouncing song. What do we think? I really liked that. That was such a fun song. I really enjoyed the graphics too. Sometimes the graphics can be a little bit like, I don't know if they're distracting, but it's really complimentary in the ARTMS concert. I really enjoyed it. Heejin was up next. I think, again, just from her energy alone, such a fun personality. We'll see some further examples in a little bit here, but her solo stage was really, really, really fire. So physical. Every movement is so deliberate. Those dancers are so solid. I'd be curious if any of them can sing well, because their dancing is 100. It's fun to hear Heejin do these songs that kind of have a mix of melodic singing with kind of like a hip hop, kind of like jazzy effect to it too. because it really shows her versatility. Not only she's being super physical in the way that she's able to dance, but the way she controls her voice to sing these smooth notes, as I pointed out before, but then also dip back into these more gritty, rappy, bouncy hip hop beats, as she's just got so much going on. It's really, really fantastic. Like, how does she keep her voice so even keel when she's bouncing up and down like that? Cool red gloves too. Who do we have up next? We're gonna keep it going to Ring of Chaos by Jinsoul. I was getting turned on to so much good music this night. I had not heard any of these. So fun, great high energy. Haseul is up next. Forgive me if I mispronounce this. It looks French. Je ne sais quoi. Should we look up what je ne sais quoi means? I'm just impressed that she probably speaks English and Korean. Maybe she's fluent in French. I have no idea, but it just sounds so natural. The way she sings it is just totally natural. A quality that cannot be described or named easily. So it truly was French, and I think she absolutely killed it. The next solo stage was Kim Lip. I think this probably was one of my favorite performances of the night. Probably definitely my favorite solo stage, but just the physicality of this one, it's such a good song. I've been listening to it on repeat all month long. Let's check out Can You Entertain? Like, she's giving 150,000% on this performance. I mean, this is a literal workout. These girls are going so hard, and the fact that they're able to control their voices, but then it's just like a full-on workout, and she's not toning it down at all. She's like going full force. She's literally wearing like a cool, like hip workout outfit, but just the fact that she's going all in like that, that's got to be a workout. I mean, I know that these idols, they really like train. I've heard some even run on a treadmill while they sing their songs so they can really improve their like lung capacity while they're performing. But this is to do this night in and night out. Like, that's got to be just like a full on workout in itself. And the fact that she's just doing it with so much energy. I think the fact that she doesn't look tired, but you can tell that she's totally like putting her all into it. I think that's just another like performative aspect of this that I really liked, because it's like not draining her energy in a way that makes it look like she's tired. It makes it look like she cares about this. She's trying hard. It's like someone like running a marathon. Sometimes people like look like they're dying, and sometimes people look like Olympians. She's the Olympian right here. These movements are so fast. Completely impressed. One of the songs I mentioned, I think, getting back to the group performances now, The two songs I knew was Virtual Angel, which we'll get to later, and Candy Crush. Candy Crush did not make it on the set list at this concert, or on this tour rather, but the next song really, really reminded me of Candy Crush. It's called Distress, and it's one of my favorites now. It's so smooth. It reminds me of Candy Crush. I urge you to check it out if you don't yet know that one. Distress was a great one. I love that like R&B beat. Fantastic style. I like the way that they turn the lights down for a lot of these performances. It's not always about flashy colors and the lasers and the pyrotechnics at a lot of these shows. A lot of times in the ARTMS concert, I haven't seen this at a lot of other shows before, they'll have that backlight and just show like highlight through the silhouettes, the physicality, the great movement. It's not that they need to show their faces all the time. The fact that they're able to really tell a story with their bodies and the way that they dance is so impressive, and I'm glad they highlighted it through the use of these silhouettes. And then when the lights come back on, of course, that's an exciting moment for the crowd to get to experience, but it was cool to get to like see it highlighted in this fashion. It's like a theater performance almost. And that big pop. So again, just a huge fan of Distress. I can't believe how much great music I'm finding through these concerts. Sometimes I feel like I should do more research before going. I mean, it was Thanksgiving week. I was very busy and I was spending time with family. And then I kind of escaped, got away for the concert and came right back. But I'm so glad I went. And just, again, it's kind of fun to be surprised with music that you don't know about. And then it's like, it hits you even more. Sometimes I'll get comments like, oh, I wish I didn't know that song yet so I could experience it for the first time again. And there's so many songs like that for me, and Distress was a highlight right there. Another comment I get sometimes when I'm just so blown away at the way that these performers just make everything flow and seem so natural. A lot of times people will say like, a lot of this is scripted or planned or pre-prepared, and that may be the case sometimes. I get that. There's got to be some level of planning that goes into putting these concerts on. Otherwise, it might just be chaos. You got to have a set list. You got to have certain things that you make, points that you make sure you hit for the good of the performance. I understand that. But right here, I'm going to show you a clip that really highlighted for me just the natural ability that these members had to just have fun, make it look professional, call out when something happened in a total cool way, not try to hide it or cover it up. Apparently, Heejin said that she made a mistake on the choreography, which is surprising, and I probably nobody even noticed, but the fact that she called it out, I think is so confident, so cool, and obviously probably not prepared. They didn't plan to do this bit, if you will, but I think it's so cool that they did this little thing right here.
I got it wrong while I was moving. So.
솔직히예요. 이건 사실 리버니도 좀 아쉬울 것 같은데 저는.
너가? I think Lip will also be a little upset.
나 뒤로 오길래 깜짝 놀랐잖아.
So they're just having fun. She's saying, I made a mistake. I can't believe I made a mistake, because they prepare and do all the rehearsals so many times, but the fact that they're calling out is fun. And then they make her do it right there on the spot, retake for the crowd to enjoy.
Nice.
이거 리비의 킬링 파트 부분이니까요.
It was that Lip's killing point.
Such a pro. It's like she pressed a button and just like it comes out so naturally. I'm blown away. Always at the abilities that groups have to just memorize so much choreography, just like in their brain at any given time they say, do this part of this song, and then they can just do it. that shows the dedication and the difficulty that goes into making these performances pop. Then continuing on with, again, what I think was totally off the cuff. I don't think this was prepared. They have a little fun. Heejin had that like big coat on. It's like this big fluffy like furry coat thing, and she said the fun thing about this coat is every time it gets too hot and I take it off, I feel like I have like a pet I get to hold or whatever. So they were just having fun, and different members were trying on this jacket, which I thought was really funny. They're like, "Oh no, I want to try it on. No, you try it on."
갑자기 되게 의상 돌려볼게요.
Like, they don't have to do this. This is fun for the crowd.
You look so rich.
You look so rich, she said. Rich man.
이거 덥다.
It's so hot.
지금 근데 웃긴 게 스타일리스트 선생님이 지켜보고 계세요.
So funny.
Again, I just had to throw that in there because I thought that was a like fun, vulnerable moment where they're all just having fun on stage. I don't think that was planned, and just another fun moment that the people there and the fans are gonna just get to remember as a really unique moment at the Monterey concert experience. And other cities and other stops are gonna get their moments too that didn't happen in other stops. But it's just fun that the members have a chance to just kind of have fun with it, and experiment on stage. And I think Madhouse is cool for letting them do that. Let's keep going with the performances. Back to music. I feel like I'm doing a concert myself. We do a little breakaway, we do a little introduction, back to the music stages, back to some other fun stuff. Let's get back to a song. We're going to check out this song, In the Dark. So high energy. Do you hear that? Like, they are belting this out towards the end of their tour. Their voices must be tired. I'm going to back this up, but just pay attention to how much effort they're putting. They're not dogging this at all. They're going full steam ahead for In the Dark. Such a fun performance. I've been talking enough. We're just going to go right into the next one. Super colorful background here for Butterfly Effect. I love that background. So beautiful. There's that explosive graphic work again, but their performances are not drowned out by any means, keeping that energy high. And just, you have to, when there's so much going on behind you, you have backup dancers and you have colorful graphics behind you, your performance has to be big enough that people see it and recognize it. And I think they just do such a great job at that. It shows their stamina, it shows their dedication to their craft, and just making sure that people have a great time at their concert. The next song I have up is Birth, still maintaining this crazy, crazy energy. I mean, it looks like they're at the beginning of the concert again. I love this song. This is a favorite from this performance that I've been listening to a lot. It's almost like this like dark hip hop beat that really just like gets you in the mood to like work out or just make you feel like on top of the world with like cool attitude. Love this song. So badass. I love when they all move together like that too. Like it's like this wave of choreography with attitude and just like they really spotlight the person there in the front. Ah, right there. They are so good in their stage presence. Absolutely amazing. Artemis, for me, I'm always appreciative when a group makes you feel like you're having a good time because you're enjoying the music. Or, you recognize the choreography, but when they really bring you along for that journey, you really feel like you're feeling what they're feeling. They brought that energy high. You remember at the beginning of this concert when they're pumping up the crowd, they got some crazy stuff going on, and then they bring it down, and you're like so focused and everyone is watching your face. So you've got to be just like so dialed. I was impressed by that. Again, getting towards the end of the show, and then they're just so on, staying focused. The moment we've all been waiting for, Icarus from the Grand Club Icarus tour. Another thing that I did not know going into this concert was this like theme of telling a story about this like rebirth through this Grand Club Icarus concert. If you'll notice, I'm going to put some pictures here. At the beginning of the show, you see this like feather. Actually, what you've been seeing as I show concert clips, that feather, that wing in front of me, if you will. It started out behind them. It was like a black wing. And then throughout the show, it progressed to like pink and red. And it was like this whole kind of like symbolism thing where it's like a rebirth thing. And I think that's what had to do with all those words that we saw on the intro and when they came out with their first song. But just the fact that they add this other level of imagery and symbolism and storytelling to the whole concert really shows the level of planning that went into this. I thought that was so phenomenal. If we look back at this performance of Icarus, you'll see some of the wings there. There's the black wings and the white wings. Just so cool that they went that direction with it. The last song I have queued up for us is Virtual Angel. I'm really excited that they decided to close out the show on this song because I've seen the music video for Virtual Angel a lot. It pumps me up when I'm running on the treadmill. I have it on, but there's so much going on in the music video. It's a great video, but it's so much cutting that you don't really get a chance to like focus on any of the members like for an extended period of time where you would see their acting potential or you'd see their dancing or their facial expressions. So seeing Virtual Angel in a live performance was awesome because I'm like, now I get a chance to really like focus on the performers while I enjoy this song that I've really come to love. So Virtual Angel, let's check out the last clip I have for you. It was such a party in there, so celebratory sounding. I like that the members are in black and white, kind of more symbolism with the wings. soaring through the clouds there, having a great time, getting the crowd inspired. Everybody getting a chance there at center stage as we say goodbye to Monterey. ARTMS there, closing down the Golden State Theater in Monterey. Everybody had just the best time, and they made a true fan of me, or an OURII, if you're not familiar with the fandom name of ARTMS. It's so cool. I learned that they take the 5th letter from each of the members' name, combine it to be OURII. And I also learned, I just read recently, it also means us/our in Korean, signifying unity between the group and fans. I'm always appreciative as well. There's so many things I say I'm appreciative about this group, but the fact that there's just this true sense of camaraderie between them and the fans. They want the fans to have a good time. They want the fans to be uplifted. You hear the lyrics there. And Virtual Angel, I'll be there for you when your wings break. Just like it's such an uplifting experience. This whole concert was so fun. Not only good music, but just like good energy. People are there wearing wings and just having a good time, being nice to one another. And it was just like such a positive atmosphere. ARTMS truly brings out the good in what music is supposed to be. So Modhouse doing great things with this group. Modhouse, also Triple S is from Modhouse. I saw the one of the subunits, Alfie of Triple S. I thought I had enough footage for a concert recap. We'll have to see if I do. They have Identity, a group that's in pre-debut right now, as well as Modhouse also has Odd Eye Circle. So they're just doing great things over there. And so I was just so fortunate, again, to get a chance to see that powerful group as they closed out the tour. So thanks for coming to the K-pop after party tonight to enjoy with me, again, the ARTMS Grand Club Icarus tour. So much fun. And if you ever get a chance to see them live, I totally encourage you to do so. And in the meantime, always feel free to come back, hang out with me here and watch it. We're doing way more concert recaps, so many comeback music video reactions, if you will. I almost don't like calling them reactions because this is just the after party where we're going to hang out and enjoy music together. But nonetheless, I just say that so you have a chance to find me, as I'm still a newer channel. But good vibes here all around. New fan to K-pop, but ARTMS absolutely being added to the top of my list there. Thank you, ARTMS and Modhouse. Thank you all for coming to the K-pop after party tonight, and I hope you'll come back soon so we can keep this K-pop party going. Good night.